Hey everybody. How is everybody? I was waiting and ready today by about 5 minutes, but still, nonetheless, y'all know over here we are winging it 101. It is a Wednesday, a hot as crap Wednesday, might I add, sporting the custom-made beanie by one of my absolute favorites, Char the Great. I kid it. I coined that name. You're welcome, Char. Aubrey, Kara, April, Miranda, Joshua. I almost called you Joseph. I don't even know why. Joshua. Let's see. Julianne, hello. Yeah, double check to make sure. Yeah, and I'm sorry, Miranda. I'm just lame as shit. No worries. I'll take care of it. As soon as the stream's over, I'll send you all that stuff. How is everybody? So, my most favorite people. That's right, Shar. That's right. What's that, Cement? Yeah, hit the like button. If you have to dislike though, just hit it twice because it's super important. And it's kind of weird over here with the dislikes button. So just make sure you hit it twice. That way it works. You can just let me know how disgruntled you are because I very much care. No, I don't. Okay. So what's up, BL? Hey, baby. Oh, let me see. I was going through my emails today and I was like, oh, this email is 3 weeks old. So we're going to talk about the story today. Amy sent it to me. I don't know what her handle is and I'm not going to say her last name, but she sent it to me and she's like, I know you're live, but here's the story. So we're going to talk about that. What's up, Cat Eyes? And a couple of other things. So let's get that one out of the way. Let's see. Because y'all remember we were talking about royalty camp. And by the way, one of the family members was commenting underneath the video. And y'all remember in the story, now royalty is one that the boyfriend flipped out because the baby was crying. And you know, video game time is the most important time of all, right? So the next obvious choice is to, harm the child. Terrible story. I could not even finish reading the article. It was awful. But he killed this baby because she interrupted his video time. Well, anyways, the mother apparently came in. The article says she sticks the baby's head under the water to try to revive the baby. Now, I obviously, in my critique of that was like, yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good. That's not what we do. Well, this family member was like, well, that's not even what happened. But that's what the article said. So I'm just telling y'all that he said, no, she did not stick the baby's head underwater. But, from the way it reads, it doesn't matter. The baby didn't have a chance. And it's awful. Where is this? Here we go. So y'all look at this. This is crazy. No. All right. Can y'all see? All right. Let's see. Court documents reveal. Now, this case is similar in the way that it was interrupting video games. That's why it was sent to me. So let's just look at this. And I haven't even looked at it. I literally just seen it when I was getting together some email stuff. Court documents reveal horrific details in the death of a High Point 6-year-old father and girlfriend charged in murder. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this. Will probably be an ad.
When the vaccine came out, I was really excited to have a way to protect myself.
No,
I'm really
looking
forward to getting back
and
seeing my friends and family.
I have a lot more confidence because I have the.
I'm so fucking sick of hearing about all this shit. Honest to God.
NCDHHS.
We start tonight in High Point, where a couple accused of abusing and killing their child was back in court today.
And they are now facing new charges. Ford Hatchett was in the courtroom today. And Ford, you heard the chilling details of the abuse, and what was really disturbing was to see that there were signs leading up to this.
Thank you, Joshua.
Absolutely. Good afternoon. Devon Nelson and Tamara Corbett are now charged. Nelson is charged with murder in this case, and Tamara Corbett is charged as an accessory to that murder. That's on top of child abuse charges both of them face. And court documents today show that Nelson admitted to police that he beat his son until, quote, the handle broke off the switch he was using.
My God.
The prosecutor says Nelson abused his son Malachi in their apartment with help from Corbett, who was the boy's stepmother. Court documents say Nelson brought the child into the hospital Sunday, saying that his 6-year-old's injuries were the result of the child falling into a bathtub full of water. But the district attorney's office says Malachi was brought into the hospital dry and fully clothed. They say hospital employees recorded the boy's temperature at just over 82 degrees, meaning the boy had likely been dead for hours before Nelson brought him in. And perhaps the most upsetting news we heard in court today is that this abuse appeared to be known. Prosecutors say neighbors had called in and reported hearing what sounded like abuse and children screaming.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is just the rarest thing ever. Everybody around sees something, says something, they report it, CPS is involved, and nothing happens. Let me guess, this baby's CPS records and everything was probably automatically sealed because nobody wants to take responsibility for what happened, even though everybody that had a chance to save this child didn't. And I'm not talking about the people that say seen something, said something. What's going to happen, right? When there's an overwhelming amount of people busting in people's houses and just taking shit into their own hands. Oh, then we're vigilantes, right? Get a fucking grip, man. I'm so sick of the same story constantly. It's constant.
Brought him in. And perhaps the most upsetting news we heard in court today is that this abuse appeared to be known. Prosecutors say neighbors had called in and reported hearing what sounded like abuse and children screaming. And now the 6-year-old school had reported bruising on the child's face and said the child told them, quote, "Dad popped me in the face," before later telling investigators the injury was a result of a fall. And prosecutors say Nelson told police that he disciplined his son for wetting his pants and interrupting his father while he was playing video games. Christine?
All right, Ford, and you also learned today that this isn't the only child involved in this case. What more can you tell us about?
So, let me get this straight. Oh, so if he's that old and he's having wedding issues, 1,000% there's something going on at home. I don't care if he was 14 and he wet himself. It doesn't matter. When kids do, man, oh God, y'all know this shit. I don't understand how, like, nobody set me down and taught me how to be a mom, and like, there ain't no book. I mean, some shit should just be common sense. I want to hear this again, and I'm sorry. We're gonna move on, but this is the first time I'm hearing about this because I just seen it in my emails. So I'm just gonna back up a little bit, and I'll let it play through.
Prosecutors say neighbors had called in and reported hearing what sounded like abuse and children screaming. And the now deceased 6-year-old school had reported bruising on the child's face and said the child told them, quote, "Dad popped me in the face," before later telling investigators the injury was a result of a fall.
Hey, honey bunch.
And prosecutors say Nelson told police that he disciplined his son for wetting his pants and interrupting his father while he was playing video games. Christine?
All right, Ford, and you also learned today that this isn't the only child involved in this case. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's right. The prosecutor says that there were 2 other children living inside the home, a 3- and a 4-year-old. They've been taken by the Department of Social Services and are under their supervision now. And the district attorney says that the 4-year-old has fractures on his arm consistent with abuse. In High Point, Fort Hatchet, WXII.
I know, Aubrey, like, I mean, who would have thunk it? No, I don't. Hold on. Let me just exit out of this.
Carolina Beach.
Hold on. Let me get back to y'all. Yeah, Aubrey, who would have thunk it? I mean, you just, use common sense and get your kids their basic needs, but all that common sense is, there's nothing, there's no weight in common sense. Cable rated children. Yeah, they're really not. I mean, they're really not. And it's not even, it doesn't even matter. It's so wild what the hell is going on right now. I I exited out. I didn't even see when that one happened. Let's see, my special needs son, he's every day, almost 12. So freaking glad. Oh, man. Yeah, well, I mean, and yeah, it's not a deal. Like, if your kid has something going on with them, that's different. But Marana, when I said that I wasn't, you know what I mean. You know what I mean it like that. But I guess I should watch how I speak because it doesn't always mean something. But, you know, there's generally a reason. Your kid has a reason. His kid, I mean, and guess what? Maybe they just weren't taking the potty training. I'm telling you, my 6-year-old, which he was potty trained completely by 4, but it was rough. At one point, it was told to me, I'm pretty sure you're traumatizing him. I'm pretty sure. So, but he got it when he got it. I mean, it's just kids get it when they get it, you know. How heartbreaking. Oh, let me back up. And welcome to the stream, Honey Bunch. How heartbreaking. How many people want kids and can't have them? Yeah. So many get the gift of parent and treat the babies like trash. Yeah. And then a lot of times people just like, oh, wait, there's money in adopting kids? Ooh. You know, it's insane. I'm not convinced common sense is common. It's not common. Furthermore, it's extremely rare. So if you can't keep being regular. Yeah. I mean, seriously. If you have issues with your anger or whatever, you should have enough about yourself to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all kind of stuff. Not that I have bad anger or whatever. I like turmoil, like I'm snippy, you know what I mean? Things like that. I think it's pretty normal. But I'm aware of it. So what I do, I listen to meditations and shit like that. I take different, you know, vitamins, things like that. So I mean, what's the damn problem? You know? People don't want to change and evolve. They want to sit and stay stuck. They don't give a shit. So, let me see. What other stories do we want to talk about today? Oh, now this one's kind of old, but, well, it's not kind of. It's ongoing. We'll say that. But we didn't read this. And I mean, yeah, there's been trolls and there's been different things, but y'all know we've been talking about the Tristyn Bailey story over here because, you know, it's all the way around sad. This kid, Aiden, you know, right? He's told people, he's cried out for help. Mom's helping him, washed blood out of his pants. Well, he wasn't there. She was just doing it on her own free will because, you know, stabbing somebody 114 times, whether it be your son or not, let's just cover it up as if it was a nickel dime bag of pot. Yeah, no big deal. No, you're insane. She's insane. His mother's crazy. You did nothing to help. Nothing. Furthermore, you let him know we don't deal with our problems or be held accountable. We just get rid of evidence. But she got caught. So now I know that there have been trolls. I know that they've been harassing the family, but it's still going on, right? And there is a free Aiden Gucci deal. I don't want to say movement. I don't even want to give it that much you know, whatever, but Heavy does really good. They're a really good source. Let's just read through this. And this is old, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's really none of this is old. It's all this article is from May 18th. So obviously it's a couple months old, but it's still going on. So, and those of y'all that are not aware, you know, like this family's still very much dealing with the death of their 13-year-old daughter. And she didn't just die. She died in the worst possible way imagined by another kid 1 year older than her. This is our youth, guys. This is our youth. Led by a bunch of stupid ass adults. You know, this mom, this Crystal, his mother, God, she makes me so damn mad I can't even see straight. But why is she like that? You know? She wasn't born and just said, I'm going to be an enabler from hell. No, she was probably born into a shitty situation too. Generational bondage is a real thing. It is so real. Until we wake up and start breaking cycles, nothing's going to get better. Trolls who support accused teen killer Aiden Fauci have been writing social media posts trashing victim Tristyn Bailey. The Jacksonville cheerleader sheriff said she was stabbed a horrific number of times, 114 to be exact. Such a violent act, such a complete force of rage and anger. The tip broke in the baby's skull. Community alert, social media activity in reference to Tristyn Bailey investigation. Let's see, announcer. Okay, let's see. First, we want to thank each of you for your continued efforts by sending tips to us. We've gained valuable information and look into everything that's being sent. There are a number of accounts, however, that are using this case to try to gain fame. and followers. Please know that these individuals has nothing to do with this incident. At this time, below accounts have been investigated. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. We're going to scroll on down. Social media has added a disturbing layer to an already chilling case from the start. A Snapchat selfie of Fucci taken after Tristyn's death. Y'all know the one where he's given the peace sign in the back of a cop car. And he's like, anybody seen Tristyn? Now, y'all remember he told his own friends that he was going to lure somebody into the woods and kill them. Months ago. You know, from my understanding, they abruptly moved where they were at in this part of Florida. They haven't been in the area super long. And, you know, I don't really want to put out shit that's not true or not, you know, come out by law enforcement or whatever. But this is not this kid's first go around. It's just he escalated it very much so. Let's see. Taken after Tristyn's death mentions a 7th grade girl, and another teenager says he was falsely blamed online for the slaying despite having nothing to do with it. He totally did it. There's too much evidence. Let's see. I'm so disgusted. R.I.P. Angel. Let's see. Free Aiden. Free Aiden. Can y'all believe this? These are like hashtags. Free Aiden. Free Aiden. Internet trolls have swarmed the internet mocking Tristyn Bailey and claiming that they were a part of her death. According to social media posts, one post showed bloody knife and used Free Aiden according to, oh, let's just see that. Well, I mean, it's not. We'll just get our info. I'm not, I hadn't even planned on doing this one. Let's see. News4Jax reported that authorities are working to verify the identity of the trolls, which by now they probably have, and they've probably been put on notice. Let's see. It's funny how some of y'all actually think it's a game. Wait until somebody else. Hold on. What does it say? Uh-oh, where's it taking me to? No, I don't want to go to Twitter. Hold on. We'll just stay here. I don't want to go to Twitter's right now. Sheriff officials said they believe Fauci acted alone. He did. We're trying to figure this whole deal out right now. So let me see. Tristyn discovered and stabbed in the woods. We all know this. I just wanted to bring this. Oh, here's this screenshot. Hey guys, anybody seen Tristyn lately? God, man. I'm telling you right now, this mom needs to be praying for her son. She needs to be getting him help. She needs to put money on them books. And she needs to sit the hell down somewhere and let the grown-ups do some shit. Because this kid absolutely deserves to be convicted. I understand the sensitivity of his age. Guess what? At 14, you know right from wrong. You know, you probably weren't taught a lot at home, obviously. But this should have never happened. And he needs help. And the first time he goes out there and he tells his friends, this is what I'm going to do. He does it, right? He does it. Okay? 114 times you don't need to be out. Your brain is broken, baby. And I'm sorry for that. Your brain is broken. And that you're exactly where you need to be. There is no way around it. There is nothing. There's nothing. And we pray for him just like we pray for Tristyn's family. At least I do. You know, they'll do what you want. But let me get back over here. Let's see who we got. Good day. Hello. Let me see. If I've missed, hello. Sapito, AP, Amy J. Hello, everyone. Very slow healing. Alyjah enjoying me. Oh, my God. I love you, AP. We're always praying for you over here. Kara, let's see. Old enough. Exactly. I mean, it's sad. It's all the way around sad. Hey, Tracy, what's up, baby? All right. So, all right. Now, let's move into, oh, let me look at this one. We're going to spend a little time with Scarlet today. I've had somebody reach out to me anonymously, a different person. Somebody that was there when it happened. Not, that was there immediately after it happened. So, and yeah. People are reaching out because nothing's been done with this baby. There's been no justice. There's been no arrest. People want answers. And they should get it. Okay, so let's look at this one. I have one about a baby found inside of a dresser, and I have another one. And this one, we're right at the 2 weeks for sweet baby Michael Vaughan out of Fruitland, Idaho. And this is just where we're at, guys. This was come out last night.
Missing 5-year-old Michael Vaughan continues. Tonight marks 2 weeks since the little boy was reported missing from his Fruitland home. Since then, local, state, and federal resources have kept up the search for Michael.
Hey, Dale.
Fruitland police have made a vow to leave no stone unturned. Our Tristyn Lewis has been following this search since the beginning. He joins us live from Fruitland. And Tristyn, what's the focus for search crews right at this moment?
So, Mark, Fruitland police are focusing more search efforts on aerial and water searches this week, but they will still have search teams on the ground. People should expect to see crews in canals and in the river, plus seeing more drones and other equipment up in the air. And while officials are handling that side of things, people around the Treasure Valley are doing whatever they can to help support Michael Vaughan's family. It is now 2 weeks since 5-year-old Michael Vaughan was reported missing from his home in Fruitland. While law enforcement stay on top of the investigations of where Michael could be, the community is rallying behind Michael's family.
I wanted to help the family, and I didn't know what that looked like. I heard they had more food than they knew what to do with, and so this was the next best thing I could think of.
Ashley May has lived in Payette County her whole life and has never heard of anything like this happening in the area before.
I can't imagine trying to go to work while my entire life was turned upside down.
She turned to the community to ask for donations and raise money for Michael's parents.
The bills don't stop.
Initially, May and other stylists at the Platinum Studio in Fruitland were going to have a haircut fundraiser, donating all proceeds to the Vaughan family.
That's cool,
they still are,
right?
But they're expanding it so other businesses and community members can donate items for a raffle.
Between calls and texts and my social media, just people flooding in. How do I buy tickets? Can I sell tickets? What do we donate? What can we bring food that day? You know,
I disagree, Joshua. I think she's cute as a damn button. Hey, Jessica.
Support for the Vaughan family is stretching across the region.
We're trying to ease the burden on this family so that they can put their focus on trying to find Michael and trying to help the authorities to find Michael.
The Treasure Valley Long Riders are hosting a fundraiser called Bring Monkey Home Benefit Poker Ride. Bikers will kick off their ride at the Sportsman Hideout in Caldwell,
I thought that was cool.
And end it at Legends in Weezer, where there will be a dinner.
Now, granted, it's not going to sit well with the people that automatically assume the parents did something, you know, but right now we just don't know. So, like, just be supportive. Don't be supportive or shut the hell up. That's kind of where I'm at, you know, till we know more. But, like, I have no clue, especially this one. The police have been so tight-lipped as far as, like, you know, he's come out and said, if anything happens, you don't have to rely on social media. I will do a press conference and let you know. So I wish up in Montezuma, they would take a little bit, they would listen to that, because there's still to this day not one press conference for Xavier. I have reached out to Mom to check on them. I haven't heard nothing back yet, but our prayers are still with them.
And live and silent auction items.
The community support has been overwhelming. It's just everywhere you turn, someone is doing something else to help.
While it's been 2 weeks since this search began,
think before you
people
type,
around the area want the Vaughans to know they are supported through all of this.
You can put yourself in their situation, you know, not nearly to the same extent, but you just feel the urge to help.
The raffle and haircuts will happen next Monday, August 16th. The Treasure Valley Long Riders will host their benefit ride on Saturday, August 21st. And if you would like to donate or get involved in any way, we have all that information on our website, KTVB.
All right. So what are y'all thinking? I know they're still just looking. Oh, let me put it back on a picture of this sweet boy, so we know who we are discussing. There we go. So there's really not been anything. They're just still looking. Let's see. Josh is blocked. I can't. Who blocked him? He shouldn't be blocked. No. As long as he can correct and curb, that's fine. You know. We know about Josh over here. So, but yeah, he's gonna be nice. I know. I know, Char. It's all right. Josh has been bad for years. I finally reached the point. I just don't care anymore. Yeah, guys, y'all think, oh, Beaver, she's on. No, Beaver was sporting every bit of 210 for a long time. It doesn't even matter though, as long as people are happy with themselves. You know, that's what matters. Anyways, so what are y'all thinking about this baby? So I mean, they're focusing on Ariel and water right now. So. No need to block Josh. I got a lot of females here. Right in the back. That's right. You blocked him long ago. You're sick and just don't care. How did you block him? How did you block him, Kara? Let's see. Yeah, I didn't want him blocked. I was just going to delete the comment, but I don't have that capability on this side. I'm not doing this right here. Anyways, we'll take care of that on the stream. We have a nice stream, but just unblock him. Unblock him, and he's going to be nice. And if there's something else, you know, has anyone heard? Tina, we're going to talk about summer at the end, but yes, nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Okay? Nothing new. No, I don't know. I don't know. Just if he's blocked, unblock him. UJ uploading. I'll send tomorrow. I'm too harsh around here. See you next time, Joshua. Okay, Joshua, you do what you want to do, hon, but I didn't want you blocked. I don't know who blocked you. So we're going to get you unblocked. Don't worry. But yes, got to be nice. Got to be nice around here. Okay. So let's hop into this one. I saw this crazy one. I'm just saying personally. Oh. Well, then if you're just personally blocked, well, that's different. I can't see things like y'all see it on this side. I'm on StreamYards. And I've wasted entirely too much time on this topic. I don't want to do that here. We have a nice little floating community here, and it's going to stay that way. Baby discovered inside discarded dresser in Northwest Side Alley. How wild is this? Y'all seen this? It's probably going to be an ad.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. A little miracle, a baby abandoned alongside garbage on one of Chicago's hottest days of the year is found alive.
And the woman who found him thinks
All
it was
right,
no
Josh.
accident that she walked down that alley this morning.
Tia Ewing filed this story earlier tonight.
This baby boy was found all alone, wrapped in blankets next to a garbage
Okay,
can.
BL. Okay.
Discovered
I was
in
like,
this alley
okay,
by a woman
that's your
that
own
didn't
choice.
want to be identified, as the temps were already creeping towards
Hey,
80
Sean.
degrees Tuesday morning. His little body was placed in one of these dresser drawers, and a rosary was found with him.
We are still finding babies like this one found that is being left in locations that are unsafe.
Illinois is a safe haven state decriminalizing leaving a child at a hospital, firehouse, or police station, as long as the infant is minutes old up to 1 month.
Y'all want really fast. I don't know. God, I had to be 27, something like that. It was years and years ago. And I'm got one foot in the grave now. I was riding a metro bus in Nashville, and there was this kid. I don't know. He was like 8. And he sits beside me. He just starts talking. And he's crying. He tells me about this long story about how he's ran away from home, right? And that his aunt had been beating him. He didn't have a mother or nothing. And he'd ran away. And I'm like, kid, you can't run away. You're a kid. He's like, I can't go home. She's going to kill me. So I took him to one of these safe places. I think it's called Oasis is what it's called in Nashville. And I'm wanting to think it might have been a Kroger. I'm almost positive it was a Kroger. I went to the customer service and I was like, here's this kid. He doesn't want the police involved, which I told him y'all are going to involve the police. This is my bus stop. I have to, whatever. The kid was hysterical, but they took the kid and they got him help. But I always wondered, I hope that kid got the help he needed. But yeah, it's kind of weird, but they do have those options.
And unharmed.
Safe haven law has been around for the last 20 years where a woman can walk into a fire station or hospital and surrender her child.
No, it's fine. Asked. Nobody's blocked.
And we've saved
Good day.
about 4,700
Don't worry about it.
babies
We're
this
moving
way.
on,
Monica
baby.
Kelsey is the founder of the Safe Haven Baby Box. There are 75 of them around the country. Several are in Indiana. In 2019, a mom surrendered her baby girl.
A minute. Wait,
seconds
what?
of the mother putting the child.
Wait, hold on.
in the box.
As soon as this door is opened up, one of the alarms is already going off. It's a silent alarm that mom will not hear.
Here in Chicago,
wait a fucking what? Wait. No, I'm talking about I'm not talking about placing somebody. I don't know how I feel about this. I have never even heard of such a thing. Have y'all heard of this? Now they have a baby box? You put the baby in a box to get rid of it? Guys, please put it in the box. Tell me how you feel about the whole box. Put it in the comments section. Put it in the comments. How do y'all feel about this? I'm so disturbed right now. So they actively set up. I mean, I know it's better than I don't know how to feel. Let me process
block of North Oak Park Avenue.
Hold on a fucking minute, dude. This
the
shit
last
is crazy.
20 years where a woman can walk into a fire station or hospital and surrender her child, no questions asked. And we've saved about 4,700 babies this way.
Monica Kelsey is the founder of the Safe Haven Baby Box. There are 75 of them around the country. Several are in Indiana. In 2019, a mom surrendered her baby girl in Hammond. The baby received care within 90 seconds of the mother putting the child in the box.
No, I'm not acting like it's a trash chute. I'm acting like the whole fucking world is on fire. I cannot. This is what it's fucking come to. I'm processing.
As soon as this door is opened up, one of the alarms is already going off. It's a silent alarm that mom will not hear.
Here in Chicago, in the 2300 block of North Oak Park Avenue, the woman that saved the baby didn't hear him, but saw his mouth was filled with vomit and rendered medical aid until EMS crews arrived. The infant is at Lurie Children's Hospital in good condition.
Right now, the women in Illinois don't have an option that's 100% anonymous.
Oh,
at 11 in the morning.
I got a fucking option. Keep your fucking lips closed. How about that? How about go to the fucking free clinic, get you some free birth control, and stop having kids? I mean, I'm just going to throw that out there. I wish I'd have never fucking looked at this story. I don't like it. I'm so glad the baby's alive. A baby box? Like, what the hell does that even mean? A baby box? You put the baby in the damn box? I don't even know what the hell that means. What? This is where we're at? Of course it's better than the baby dying. I'm not saying it. You think it's amazing? I think the fucking world is trash. Man, it's very safe for the baby. I mean, I'm sure it's wonderful. It's absolutely better than something happening to the baby. Don't misunderstand me. I mean, I guess, what did they say? Stupid law. You know, somebody had to do something to invent the stupid law. You know, somebody actually did it. So I get it. You know, it's just a little hard to digest. I'd never heard of this shit before. A baby box, for crying out loud. I mean, I'm sure I'm just, I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is so weird. You think it's awesome? I think it's sad. Man, God, I don't really know how to feel. It's so moms don't feel judged, I guess. Well, I'm sorry. The worst judgment a person can ever have is self-judgment. So they have to live with it. So, but public opinion, you know, as long as we can get away with doing awful shit, we'll just do that. It's a much safer option. I agree. I'm just like, oh God, I was never aware of this baby box thing. Thank you, Joshua. Finally, he says something. Good. I'm glad you hung in there. And he says, I actually like the idea of drop boxes for babies. I'm furious over the idea that we need them. That's exactly my point. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yes, exactly. That's it. Oh, too easy to get rid of your child when things get tough. I know, right? Like, what the hell? Well, what do you mean? Man, can't I'd rather be in the box. Let's see. Too many babies left for death. I know. Society, people don't care about their baby. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just wild. Why isn't everyone here? Let's see. Shara's running. I don't even know what that means. Been around a long time. I'd be shocked. It was the first I've heard. I know, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. People protest against abortions, but agree to. Yes, Dale. Welcome to America. Man. She said, I wish my man. Okay, guys. I would never talk about another story like that again. It shook me. I cannot believe I mean, that's fucking wild, man. It's fucking wild, dude. Okay. Let's look at this one. And I want y'all to know I tried to find an article, a news story, anything about this baby. Nothing. In fact, when I Googled it, nothing even came up. Like nothing. Not one single thing. It says the Google thing came up. It says we don't have anything matching whatever. And I just put her name, Idaho, missing. Dude, nothing. I even put more specific stuff, nothing. So we're going to talk about her here. She's in the title. So, you know, if I find anything else about this child, I will let y'all know. I saw it. So Alyjah Malacara, maybe that's how you say it. Missing since August 2nd, 2021, which it's the 11th. Boise, Idaho. She's 13. She's female, Hispanic, brown hair, green eyes, 5'1". She's 13 years old. 13 years old. And she just winds up in a database. There's no real, movement. Anyways, nothing about how, no context, just 1-800-THE-LOST, Boise, Idaho Department, 208-377-6790. So there's this baby. I mean, there's literally nothing. Now, I didn't comb through Facebook, but there's not a news report out on her. I'll put it that way. Let's see. That's the only pic. Okay, that's the only one I could find. That's the only thing I could find about this period. It was posted in maybe the Trucker, one of the missing people things, missing persons pages that I follow. So, but yeah, that's the only one. Man, there should be more on this baby girl. I know. She's only 13, man. She's only 13 years old. Finalists of people who can't have a baby looking to adopt, just drop them at the nearest one. Yeah, I know, right? I just noticed a video titled Barry. I know. Yeah. Yeah, Man. Barry. Yeah, Barry. Oh, Barry. You're going down, bitch. At least I hope so. We all seen Casey Anthony, so I never automatically think somebody's going to get convicted. I promise you of that. I learned my hard lesson with her. All right. So we're going to look at this. Going to just refresh y'all, remind y'all a little bit about Scarlet. Now, the thumbnail, that is Scarlet. There, I did, I blurred her face out, but I wanted to put the picture that way, she was a real child. This really happened. That was her last birthday party. And there's been radio silence with this baby. June, July. Let's see. Spokane. Wait a minute. Updated July 12, 2021. June, July. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're in August. I was like, wait, is this new? No, this is from last month. Spokane detectives investigate death of 14-month-old girl found under the dresser. Okay. Let's just this. Because I'm about to do a lot of reading anyways.
Our now Spokane police are investigating a tragic situation. A 14-month-old girl found dead under a dresser. But first responders say that the child had been dead for hours before the 911 call ever came in. This story first reported
Scarlet
in
Beamis.
Review and court documents shedding new light on the circumstances surrounding the baby's death. KHQ's Claire Graham has been going through the court documents, and Claire, at this point, no arrest.
See, man, he
right?
will.
Yeah,
I
no
promise
one's been arrested at this point. Police are investigating, though, and they say the girl's parents could potentially face homicide or criminal mistreatment charges. But again, because they haven't been arrested, we're not mentioning any names. Court documents say it happened at an apartment complex on East 30th on Spokane South Hill, where a neighbor called 911 and said a dresser had fallen on the little girl. When first responders got there, the toddler's mother met them outside with her daughter. The firefighter who took the little girl said they knew she hadn't just died, though, and that she had been dead for hours, which the medical examiner later confirmed. The mother told investigators she got home late from work and slept until 1 in the afternoon. She said as far as she knew, the 14-month-old girl and her 3-year-old were asleep on a mattress inside a closet. The mother said around 3 o'clock, she fed her kids some peanuts and
Yeah,
left them.
you heard it right.
Were asleep. Mother told investigators she got home late from work and slept until 1 in the afternoon. She said as far as she knew, the 14-month-old girl and her 3-year-old were asleep on a mattress inside a closet. The mother said around 3 o'clock, she fed her kids some peanuts and left them alone. The children's father says he hadn't seen them all day until he found the baby crushed under a dresser around 4 o'clock. Neighbors say they're shocked and can only think of one thing to do.
I just ask everybody to say a prayer for the baby.
According to the court documents, the medical examiner found the baby girl had several other injuries that were in the process of healing. They also say she had a cut on the back of her head, but was found on her back on a mattress under.
So different stages of healing. Oh, God, that reminds me of Alyjah Jansen. They had court yesterday. Oh, we'll hop into that in a second. At Kansas City, Alyjah Jansen. Y'all know we've been covering that sweet baby.
Or the dresser. In the newsroom, I'm Claire Graham. Stephanie.
Oh, Claire, horrible. Again, no arrest. However, Child Protective Services did take the 3-year-old who was found in a diaper and, according to the court documents, quote, very dirty, appearing to be in need of hygiene, end quote. Detectives plan to seize and further investigate the dresser, the mattress, and all the cell phones in the apartment.
Okay.
For a lot of it.
All right. So that's it with that one. I'm going to read this. Hey, TJ, let's see. The baby left in a swing to die broke my heart. Oh, my God. Which one is that, hun? And welcome to the stream. I didn't even see what. Yeah, peanuts. Peanuts. Yeah. That's often what I feed my kids. It's just, well, okay. It's 3 in the afternoon. Maybe she was just giving them a little snack. Okay. But different stages of healing, that already tells you that. I'm telling you, you see a dead baby, you'll see different stages. If the child was abused, you will see that. So, yeah, and I'm about to read this email. But I want to show y'all this, and this was a media release. I didn't read it the last time. And then I'm going to look at this obit, and then, well, maybe I don't show the obit because it'll have name. I'll have to read it first. Let me read it first before I. Okay. August 10th, 2021. Let's see. That is yesterday. Spokane medical examiner has confirmed the identity of the child who died at Sacred. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe this one just, let's see. Hold on. Here we go. July 9th, 2021, the Spokane medical examiner confirmed the identity of the child who has died as a result of an accident at the 3000 block of East 30th Street. And this is, I guess this is like a publication from the media, a media publication where they release information for press. Let's see. Spokane, Washington on July 3rd, 2021. Scarlet Beamis, 1 year, 2 months old, death, cause of death pending, manner of death pending. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to show y'all this. Got one more thing. Well, actually, hold on. Let me look at it before I share it. Because I don't want to, it's only important to me because this baby's life matters. Justice for this child matters. There's an entire family that's tore the hell apart, and it doesn't say much. Okay, yeah, I can show this. It doesn't say too much. Okay, but she's absolutely real, and she was she didn't even start her life, you know. Scarlet J. Beamis. Scarlet J. Beamis was born on May 2nd, 2020. And passed away July 3rd, 2021, and is under, what does that say? I don't know, something. Under the care of Neptune Society. I guess it's care. The little web store thing is blocking out that word. So, all right. let's see. I'm going to get into this email. MGTV. Hello, MGTV. Hello. Welcome. MTGV. I said I always want to say MTV. Oh, I don't need my phone. Here it is. Okay. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you. When this happened, it was more than I could even imagine. I would have never experienced in my life. I literally, okay, let me leave that part out. I live in the apartments just next to them. We were talking out on our back porches right before, like 10 or 15 minutes. And the last 5 of her boyfriend came out and sat down. Now, this would be Dad. Sat down and we talked. I told them I had to go back and make dinner for my boys. Like all of a sudden, she came back to my door yelling and screaming. Let me see. She came back to my door yelling and screaming. I needed to take her to the hospital. I was like, what's going on? I could hardly understand what was going on. What's going on? And she was like, my daughter isn't breathing. A dresser fell on her. I could take her to the hospital. I couldn't take her to the hospital because I have my 2 boys. And all I could do was think to call 911. I called. As I called, the boyfriend holding the baby, and the baby was like all spotted, like different colors. I swear I saw blood on his chest from holding her. I was frantically speaking to 911, and they started trying to explain to me how to get the baby CPR. I handed the phone to him as he laid the baby on the ground, and I couldn't even tell the baby was deceased because I swear her eyes were like really puffy. And every time her mom let go of her to do head compressions, it would fall. Oh, God. I'm sorry. When the fire truck got there, she ran out to them, and I had to stand up with the other little one to let her boyfriend go down and see what was happening. Then after she came back up, like 10 to 20 minutes of standing there with the fire department, her and myself went back into her apartment. I sat on the couch, and I couldn't even muster up any words to say, but I'm sorry, because I was in such shock. All she asked me when I was in there was, what am I going to tell everyone? Do you think they're going to take my son? I just feel little emotion towards, wait a minute, I just felt little emotion because it had just happened. I think that's worded wrong. There's a lot more detail to what happened throughout the rest of the night. Like, I ended up watching over her little ones until CPS came and got them like 10 p.m. At one point, there were even 4 cops in my apartment because I let her and him use the bathroom, and the cops had to tell her that it was disturbing my peace to get her to leave my apartment. Since then, it feels like they are acting like nothing happened. Even tonight, I hear music thumping in their apartment. I know everyone is grieves differently. I shouldn't be judgmental of this, but I just have a really weird feeling about the whole situation. Sorry for the long email. I haven't really talked to too many people about it, and I have just been trying to figure out what's going on without speaking with them. I am not comfortable with that. So, obviously, this person is wanted to stay anonymous, but well, the damn web store thing is on mine. That's weird. I wonder. Never mind. So, what do y'all think? Many hours, yeah, Aubrey. Isn't that crazy? Wait a minute. Oh, MTGB. Oh, is it? Whatever. I see that before, so I thought it was a channel holder. But you say your kids at that age left alone would have called their friends and had a party. Oh no, these were little babies. Yeah, these were little kids. So, you know, they are. I mean, it's awful. It's absolutely awful, and there's still nothing. But I'm hopeful. I'm prayerful. I really feel like the police are working on this, but this just happened. And I asked 100 times, are you sure? Do you, she said, I was more than welcome to read it. Just don't reveal who she was. So how could somebody leave 2 babies alone and no care for 16 hours? Exactly. How could you come straight in and not even, I don't know if you always, when you come in from work, if you're working a night shift, you don't speak to your family. You just pass out. No, I mean, I don't know. I guess everybody's different, but let's see. Maybe the U.S. should introduce a license to have baby scheme. Oh yeah, no, Dell. I'm telling you right now. I have said it. Like at the hospital, you need to have a psych test. I don't even give a shit. They drug test you at the hospital when you have a baby. You need to have somebody to come in there and ask you some questions. I don't know what needs to happen, but this is awful. This whole community is traumatized by what happened, and let me ask y'all something. When she says, let's see, what am I going to tell everyone? Do you think they're going to take my son? Is this a normal, I don't know. I mean, I would have concerns. I guess if something happened, there was an accident, I would have concerns. But you are off the rip neglectful. I would not, I would like to think I wouldn't be worried about what I was going to tell people. I wouldn't even be able to accumulate that thought, right? Because I'm grieving my dead child. Right? Am I going crazy? This is right after it happens. It's wild. And a 1 and a 2-year-old can't prepare their own food. They sure cannot. Nor can they survive off of fucking peanuts, for crying out loud. I think we should push a dress shop. Tracy, when I had to get you and Josh muzzles for Christmas. I kid. AD again. I may get her on her account if she wants to comment. I wouldn't be thinking about anything. Exactly, right? Right, Miranda? We're going to keep speaking on Scarlet. We're going to keep talking about it until we know more, Now I'm not going to get on here and like, day 502. What happened? No, we're not going to do that over here. No, we're not doing that here. Sorry. Half of us wouldn't have kids here if that was the case. No. I don't think that's true. I mean, no. I mean, everybody takes a little IQ test and stuff. Let's see. Also, look at the ages of mom, dad, babies. Just saying. She's 20. He's 25. Pregnant at 17. Yeah, they're kids. Babies having babies, right? Your brother-in-law and girlfriend are having a baby as we speak. They've already raised a stink about her prescribed epileptic. Oh, man. Yeah, that's rough. Medication during pregnancy. All right. So we're going to continue to follow this. Let me just see. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. And then I got to talk about... yeah, I agree. Okay. So, speaking of, that was the lady. Okay. So, I think that's all. Let's hop into Barry. And, I got a members video coming out too. I'll probably have it out today. And it'll be probably going to be a little bit bitchy. But it's okay. All right. So let's look at this. All right. Very Morphew preliminary hearing. FBI agents testifies about movements surrounding wife's disappearance. A retired FBI agent testified Tuesday about the location and status of Barry Morphew's phone in the hours surrounding the disappearance of his wife, which included him dumping trash in 5 different locations in the Broomfield area. Now, yeah, that's where he went when he had a job, which he only worked a whole whopping 15 minutes at. Or was it like 10? I think it might be 15. Let's see. Barry Morphew, 53, being a whole bitch, faced his second day of preliminary hearing in the murder case in which he has been charged in the disappearance of killing his wife in Chaffee County, and there has been nobody. Now, She went missing May 10th. Echo Lloyd, she's been missing since the exact same day. Nothing with Echo Lloyd. No arrest, no nothing. We are still getting justice for Echo Lloyd. The case is so important. It's just as important as Suzanne's. Praise God, we have somebody looking at charges for Suzanne. We need to figure out what's going on with Echo. Morphew was arrested on May 5th, 2021, in charge of multiple counts, including first-degree murder, attempted to influence a public servant, tampering with evidence, and tampering with a deceased human body. During Tuesday's hearing, after which a judge will decide how the case against Morphew should proceed, Joshua Grushing, retired FBI agent, testified about the movement of Barry Morphew's cell phone on May 9th and 10th, the day Susan was last seen alive and the day she was reported missing. In the early morning hours of May 10th, a few hours before Barry Morphew left for Broomfield around 5 a.m., his truck doors opened and closed between 3:25. Let me see how long this shit is. Oh my God, this is so long. My fucking eye sockets are gonna pop out. Hold on. I'm gonna read it, guys. I'm just saying. Y'all know words kick my ass. Come on, laptop. I should have got a video, huh? Let's see. Grushing also testified Susan Moore. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Damn, this is a long article. Let's see. 5:30, as Morphew was turning into Buena Vista, he headed towards Broomfield. He would text his mother, Happy Mother's Day. A minute later, just before 7 a.m., he texted Susan, are you awake yet? Happy Mother's Day. Grushing said the data from the phone in the truck, along with surveillance video, show Barry Morphew appeared to go on 5 different trash runs, McDonald's, a Men's Warehouse, a Holiday Inn, let's see, and a RTD bus stop, another motel. When he was questioned about what he was throwing away, he gave conflicting stories, according to Grushing's testimony at the Men's Warehouse. He spent 40 minutes in the parking lot. Testimony also showed